Hi everybody, it's Kristin and happy Topic Tuesday to you. Today we are going to talk about some drugstore eyeliners. I don't have a ton of them by any means, but I did purchase some black and brown ones at the beginning of Drugstore December so that I would have kind of more of some of the ones that I hear people talking about that I could try and then come back to you on. So I have those, and then I also have 3 liquid eyeliners that I will touch on briefly, and I think I'll start with those ones. So the 3 liquid eyeliners that I have tried, and I don't wear liquid eyeliner a ton. I'm not one of those people that wears it every single day because of my hooded eyes and the way they sit. I can't really do, the nice beautiful wing. It just won't look right on me. So I usually do what I call my baby wing when I do that. And the one that I have used forever and ever is the L'Oreal Liner Intense, right? Yes, the L'Oreal Liner Intense. And so that looks like this. It has this kind of a felt tip. So you can do like that. It's about the line. This one I really like working with it. I find that I'm able to work with the line very well. It's got a little shaker ball in it as well. This has lasted a really long time. I probably had this 2 years, and you can see that there's plenty of color left in it, meaning that it didn't dry up. Not that I've used it every day and it's lasted for 2 years or anything, but I've had this a really long time, and it has the lasting or the longevity of it as far as shelf life has been really well. It does wear really well on your eyes. The thing that I do not like about it, but I kept it because it was the easiest tip that I had ever found to work with up until this point, is that it dries shiny. I'm not sure if you guys can tell that or not, but it's shiny on your lids, and I don't like that at all. For some reason, I just don't like I don't want my eyeliner to be shiny. So that's the next one that I had tried, excuse me, was the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash and Serum. I don't think I use this regularly enough to talk about the serum by any means. This also has a little shaker ball in it, and the tip looks like that. And my issue with this, and I'll show you, that's the line. Let me see if I can get it to do it. It tends to, now I can't make it do it, but it skips a little bit for me. But what I really don't like about it is that it's actually too fine for me. It's just too fine. I like the tip of this one a little bit better. And this one is also pretty expensive. But the lasting power on this is nice, and it does, as you can see, hopefully you guys can see, though these 2 lines are this one. And can you see how the L'Oreal's shiny and that one is not? Hopefully you guys can see that. So I liked that this one wasn't quite as shiny in its finish. But the one that I fell in love with while trying things out this month is the Revlon Color Stay Liquid Eye Pen is what it's called. So it has a tip like this. Like that. So this is the line. So they're all really black. And you can go more with the tip on this. Well, that was not the best one ever, but you know what I'm saying. And it dries matte as well. You can see that. You can see how that's still shiny. So I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time on liquid eyeliners because of the fact that I don't use them all the time every single day. But for what I have tried of these 3, the Revlon Color Stay was my favorite because it was easy to work with, it lasted a long time, and it wasn't shiny in its finish. It was nice and matte. So those are the liquid eyeliners. Okay, so I have 5 different types of liners here in 4 different brands. And I'm just going to kind of run them down and tell you kind of my thoughts and what I liked and didn't like about them. So the first one I have is the Covergirl Liquiline Blast in Brown. This is one that you sharpen. And this is the swatch of it. It's a nice dark brown color. I really like this for smudging in the lash line and kind of smoking out. It works really well for that. I do not like this tight lined or in the waterline below. It doesn't stay very well at all, at least for me. But this is a nice smooth even line. I would probably repurchase this one again for that kind of smudging upper lash line, you know, like to smoke out an eye. That's what I'm trying to spit out of my mouth. The next ones that I want to talk about also, actually I'll talk about these because these are sharpened as well. And these are from Milani, and these are the liquifeye pencils. I have 3 of them. I actually think they have a silver one. I don't think I have that one as well. But I have the black brown, which looks like it's a bronze, but it's not. And then I have this teal color. And I will just swatch the teal color for you so you can see. These are really nice and smooth and very pigmented. You know, sometimes a liner that is this kind of a color, especially from the drugstore, doesn't go on as nicely. Very smooth. These have great lasting power. I think this is my second of both the black and the brown. I used to wear these extensively. Put that on here for you. And you can see that this is a warmer brown, a little bit warmer than the Covergirl, which is still down here. These are very smooth, very pigmented. They last a really long time, and they do last in the waterline. I don't think they're as good as one of the other ones that I'm going to talk about, which I've discovered this month. But before that, Milani was my go-to tight line drugstore product. I really enjoyed it, and for a long time it was the only thing that I used before I found my MAC Stubborn Brown. So those are the Milani that you sharpen, and they are the liquify. The next ones I want to talk about, and these are twist up, so they're automatic, and this is also the liquify, but again, these are automatic, and they come, as far as I know, they only come in these 3 colors: purple, blue, and green. I have used all of them a lot. We'll give you a little swatch. And I will tell you, one of my issues is that you have to work really hard to get these to turn up. Once they start turning up, they're fine, but they don't always turn up. I think I actually had to return my first ones and get new ones. So that is the purple, the blue right below my finger there, and then the green on the outside. And the green actually is the liner that I'm wearing today. I really enjoy these liners. They don't smudge as well as the ones that you sharpen, but they do have nice pigmentation, and they glide on relatively easily. Actually, you know what? Glide is not the right word. They go on relatively easily. These ones glide on nicely. But they're nice for a decent price to get some other colors that aren't like crazy. While this is beautiful and pigmented and everything, you know, for me, a neutral girl, and a lot of you guys out there as well, this isn't something I'm going to wear all the time, and they don't have any other colors in these, in the in the ones that you sharpen. These are really nice options. All of these are relatively neutral colors. There are some sparkles a little bit, but you can't even really see them. Sometimes I see them on my eye, but it's nothing that I can't deal with. And you guys know how I am about sparkle. So these are a really great product as well. I want to talk about, a lot of people talk about this. This is the Maybelline Master Drama, and this is in Midnight Master. And I'm going to swatch this right above the Milani one. This is just as black as the Milani one. So the Master Drama is on top there, and Milani is down here. So you can see they're very, very similar. This goes on like a dream. It glides on very nicely. It'll smudge out if you want to smudge it out. It stays on the, like, I tight line. Most often when I'm talking about waterline, I'm talking about tight lining at the top, but I have tried it on both. This really lasts really well. I would say this is as close to the Avon Super Shock, which is my holy grail waterline product, as I have ever come close to. Very nice, very smooth. I really, really enjoy this product. This one works very, very well, and it's twist up, so you don't have to sharpen it. So this probably of all of them is the winner of the tight line product. And like I said, it just glides on so nicely. However, a very close second, and I don't know if this line comes in a brown. I'm sure that it does. I might have to check that out once I use all of these up. So the other ones that I tried were the Revlon Color Stay. These are also twist up, and I'll put the black below this one. This one I feel is also just as black, so that's right there. And then the brown. I'll put right there. It's right below the CoverGirl. These are really, really nice, particularly on my tight line. They, I don't even have to, you know, I think when you tight line anything, you have to be just a little bit careful. Clean up, make sure you don't have too much on there. And so I have to do that with the Master Drama, but it does stay put. These also, though, they stay put really nicely. The only reason that I like the Master Drama a little bit better is that that glides on and is a little bit, not a little bit, it's a good chunk softer than these are. But this has kind of become my drugstore stubborn brown. And you guys know how I love stubborn brown. So I really have enjoyed these. So of all of the ones for my tight line, this is the number one, and this is these are a really close second. So I really have enjoyed trying to find some products from the drugstore that will work for me. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I know it was kind of a lot of information about, you know, obviously 5 different types of pencils, but I hope that you found it helpful. It was one of the videos that I had promised that I would do after I showed my haul, and a lot of you were asking about that. So if you have any questions, if I missed something, go ahead and leave it below, and I'd be happy to get back to you. And if you don't want to see what's on the rest of my face, thank you so much for watching. And if you do, I will run that down quickly for you. So today, and hopefully yet this morning, I'm going to have a chance to record the review on it. I am wearing the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Foundation, which is this one in 225. And then I have the CoverGirl and Olay powder over top of that. For blush today, I have the Milani blush in Mai Tai. On my eyes today, as my base color, I have e.l.f.'s color in Pebble that my friend Reluca had sent me. Pretty taupe. I mean, who doesn't like a taupe? Looks like that. It's a nice matte taupe. Excuse me. And then I took my smoky cinnamon quad from the Maybelline Eye Studio, and I just used this darkest olive color kind of in my outside corner and into my crease. And I used this color here as my inner corner. I used Mac Brulee as my highlight. I'm so boring, I know. Like here. And then I really have enjoyed using NYX taupe as a crease color, but we'll talk about that at the end of the month. So that's what I kind of to soften everything out. What else? I used Maybelline Age Rewind under my eyes and the CoverGirl as my concealer on my face. Highlight today, I used my Catrice Highlighting powder. It looks like this. Isn't that pretty? It was a gift from Brigitte and Cornelia. So it looks like that. I really have neglected highlighter this month, so I'm trying to be better about that. Essence mascara, and then on my lips, I know you're all like, seriously? Get onto the lips, because this is not my normal lip. I have NYX, as I drop it, lip liner in Bloom, which looks like that. And then I have Revlon's Colorburst in Raspberry. Isn't that pretty? I'm going out on a limb. You know, we have casual week this week because it's the week before Christmas and no customers or anything like that. So I'm kind of playing with my makeup a little bit more than I probably normally would. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great Tuesday. Bye.